Hey everybody, Pandi here. Hey, hey guys. Hey, hey Latu. Hey Deborah's Glad Tidings. How are you guys? Happy Friday. Happy 4th of July weekend. Let me see if I can bring these comments up where I can see you guys. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm so happy to be off, y'all. Happy to be off. So excited to be here. Let me get this volume. Hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys can hear me. I really just came on to chit chat with everyone, touch bases, and talk about my YouTube journey, from start to finish. And not necessarily finished because I'm nowhere near finished. I'm literally just getting started. But I'm excited. I came to talk, chop it up with y'all, kick it with you guys, share whatever tips I can share with you that might help you along the way. Let me see. I can't see y'all's comments. Came to talk about some updates as well. My computer doesn't start giving me problems. Hey, commentary with the two. Can you let me know if my audio is okay? Or Miss Deborah? And hopefully we'll get a few more people in here. Hope that you guys' day is going well. Miss Deborah, I really enjoyed your story the other night. You look like you were doing completely 100% better from the other day. I know you said you weren't feeling well. You were a little under the weather. So you looked a whole, like your health had improved. I didn't want to put that in the comments. Why can't I hear or see you guys? Not hear, but you know what I mean. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep looking at my phone because y'all know with StreamYard, sometimes the comments tend to lag. Uh-oh. The comments tend to lag. Well, I'm going to talk. I'm going to assume that you all can hear me. If you can't, somebody please let me know. Can't tell. Well, anyway, you guys know I am Pandi of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. And over here, for the most part, my channel is based on hair. I tend to do a lot of wig reviews and hair product reviews on my natural hair. So that is pretty much the basis of my channel. However, it's called Pandi's Hair Candy and More because I offer and talk about so much more here now. I come through with TV show reviews like Empire, Greenleaf, which is popping right now, Power. Games people play was another good one. And whatever's popping and trending, I usually tend to cover it because I'm watching it anyway. And I love to run my mouth in case you haven't noticed. So you'll get a whole variety of content over here with me. Now, if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. And if you are already Pandy's peeps, you already rock with your girl, you already know what it is. Kick back, relax, grab you a refreshment and a beverage, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to sit down, we're going to chop it up, we're going to talk about this YouTube journey from a smaller content creator's perspective. Hey, Primping Ain't Easy TV and Miss Full Roller, thank you guys so much for popping in. I really appreciate that. Are you guys able to hear me okay? Because I've been just running my mouth because I wasn't getting a response. So I don't know if you all can hear me or not. I keep looking for the comments. If not, I would just go on, hey, Sticks girl, thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness, y'all, my husband assumes that I took the day off today to, cook him dinner, and he done text me talking about what I need to have prepared. Please have prepared when he get home. Empty way. Okay, you can hear me well? Great. So you guys, I was just running my mouth, and Stig's girl, I really enjoyed you in content yesterday. I was on, hey, Carolyn Eats All. The ads, I probably got to turn them on after the fact. I should have did that first. I didn't do it. Carolyn Eats All, thank you. I really enjoyed you guys. I was actually on there for a long time. I just stayed in the bushes, but I had y'all playing in the background when M. Bernadette came on, or Queen McQueen, I think it's a different name. But anyway, yeah, I was there. I enjoyed y'all. So I really think y'all show is going to take off. I enjoyed it. And then I really enjoyed it even more over there on One Proud Glamour. So yeah. If you all do not have each other in this live stream, content, hi! Thank you guys so much for coming over and supporting little old me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You guys, this whole live stream is all about me sitting down and just talking to you guys and sharing a little bit about my personal YouTube journey. For those of you who don't know, I'm a workaholic. I'm always working. Half the time, half my lives, y'all see me in my scrubs, I'm always working. So I got Friday off. It's a holiday weekend. I was like, let me go live and let me talk to the people. So that's what I'm here to do. So with that being said, I want to talk from a small content creator's perspective. And if I missed anyone coming in, please forgive me. I am so grateful to see all of you that are here. I normally don't get that many people, so I'm excited. Now, I am a newly monetized channel, and I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful, and I'm so humbled by that, because God knows when I started this channel almost a year ago, I started it as I'm an empty nester. My kids are grown. I got 3 grown children. They're out of the house. They're kind of off on doing their own thing. It's just me and my husband here. So, something to kind of occupy my time with. And because I'm an avid wig lover, even though I'm a naturalista now, I'm an avid wig lover. So I would often go to YouTube and look at the reviews before making my purchases. So that's how I kind of ventured off into YouTube. I would be like, oh, she got a, chubby face like mine, or, that looks good on her, so I think it'll look good on me, that kind of thing. And after a while, I started noticing that, hey, these wig girls started off with kind of shabby cameras and whatnot. And I started noticing the quality improving. And then I would hear like bits and pieces on, their monetization journey and their AdSense and this, that, and this. And being a former salon owner myself, my entrepreneurial juices kicked in. I got to say, oh, look, y'all can make some money doing this. So I started paying attention. And then, like I said, I was already watching those popular shows like The Have and Have Nots, The Empires, The Power, you know, the green leaves and whatnot. So I said, you mean to tell me I can come on here and talk about these shows and get my perspective and my take, get feedback in the comments, and possibly get monetized and throw some commercials up on there? So that's me in a nutshell. Now, again, the channel was called Pandy's Hair Candy and More because it's so much more than just hair, than just wigs. You know, if I find a sale on something, I'm subject to bring it to the camera and let y'all know what's on sale. You just never know what you're going to get over here with me, but I try to pride myself on being consistent and coming to you guys with quality content at least a few times a week and, you know, live at least a few times a week. But I just want to talk a little bit about my journey and my process, and particularly to those of you who may be smaller YouTubers like myself, because I'm a small YouTuber, or, you know, maybe you're a DIYer, a crafter, maybe you are a small business owner and you're trying to decide whether or not a YouTube channel is going to be beneficial for you. I am here to support you, encourage you, and to motivate you to definitely go for it. Go for it because it has opened up so many doors and there's so many opportunities. Yes, you don't make a gang of money. You're not going to get rich overnight off of YouTube AdSense. Let's just put that out there. However, all money is good money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not going to turn down no money. I don't give a dang if it's $1. I want it. You know what I mean? I work for it. But the thing is, thank you so much, Six Girl. The thing is, that's just like, that's just an opening for bigger things. And I want to talk to you guys about some of the other opportunities that come along with that. You get the opportunity to you get, of course, the YouTube monetization, which you get that $ that shows up on your live streams where you can receive supers, is what they call it in the YouTube Studio app. That's where you are able to get your super chats and your super stickers, and people can actually bless your channel that rock with you and that want to support you and help you propel to the next level. Awesome, right? Now, of course, people can always Cash App you or PayPal you or things of that sort, but it's nice to see the people that support you actually contributing and, you know, actually pleased with the content that you're bringing, and then they start rewarding you monetarily. And I always believe in, you know what? Like I recently bought a new tripod for my wig stands for when I do my wig reviews. You guys, I remember when I was barely getting 10, 11 likes or views on my videos. I went through my YouTube analytics this morning. One of my videos had 12,000 views. One of my videos had 900 and something views. A few of them had like 1,500, 1,700, and I could have cried. I could have cried because you never could have told me that me, Pandi, you know, who started off just on a whim, kind of doing this as a hobby, would start growing and actually reaching people and people getting down in the comments under the videos and saying, hey, I went and bought that wig, good looking out for letting me know where it was on sale at, or whatever. It just, it's rewarding. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy each and every time I get on here and interact with you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And that's why I want to encourage you. Do not give up with your channels. Definitely cross over one another. When you see somebody live, get on over there and say, hey, greet the host, greet the moderators and the people in the chat. You ain't got to necessarily know them. Now, we know we got to have wisdom. Can't drop down in everybody's chat. Some people's chat, you just got to watch from the bushes and you know what it is. But, you know, for the most part, when it's a positive live stream and people are doing something productive and it's beneficial, or, you know, it could be, like I said, a DIYer, or you may be doing auto repairs, or you may be talking finances, or, you know, just trending topics, whatever the case may be, cross support. I used to think that, oh, well, I can only go and support the wig channels or the natural hair channels. No, I have found that by opening up myself and connecting with people that do gardening, the mukbangers, the comedians, the political commentators. I mean, I just have a whole wide variety of people that I'm connected with. And it's just like, hey, Pandi, what's up? My husband be sitting there like if I have the phone on speaker, and he's like, them people speaking to you? How they know you? Just like, because I be everywhere. So, make yourself known. You got to be out there. My middle son is also trying to grow his platform, and he's not understanding how I've surpassed him on YouTube, and he's in his 20s. I'm just like, you don't do nothing. You don't put out no videos, and you don't get around. The key is networking. Get out there and venture off into these different sectors. I took some notes and I did some research. You guys know that there is over 100 billion channels on YouTube. So there's absolutely no reason why all of us can't eat. Okay? And like I said, you're not going to make a whole gang of money on the YouTube AdSense, but that opens up the window for monetization. You then can monetize in other ways. There's brand endorsements you can pick up. There's collaborations you can do with companies, which I'm trying to. I would love for these wig companies to start recognizing, hey, little girl over here is doing something. She's getting quite a bit of views. Maybe we need to shoot her a wig so she ain't got to spend all that money. You know what I'm saying? That'd be nice because I'm wearing them anyway, and I'm reviewing y'all's company and y'all specs. So that'd be nice. You throw me a wig. I'm just saying in case y'all listening, but y'all know what I'm saying. Um, Let me see what y'all are saying, because I will run my mouth. I know. Thank you, Sticks girl. I do feel good like I'm making a difference. I try to give words of encouragement. I try to mention health initiatives during the month that we're in, because I work in the healthcare field as well. So I try to do my part. That's all we can do. And then here lately, with the condition that we're in, with all the like police brutality and things of that sort and stuff going on in the world, I try to even cover that because a lot of people I'm finding from being on YouTube don't even watch TV anymore. They literally have turned to social media outlets for their entertainment. A lot of people don't watch TV. More and more people come to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all these like Reddits and all these different social media platforms to get their news and entertainment. So, I mean, why not? Brand yourself. So, I'm going to just share a little bit of notes that I took, you guys, and I hope that it encourages someone um, because, someone was there to encourage me. When I wanted to give up, there was always someone there to encourage me to not give up, to stay focused, to keep going. And I'm glad I did because now I'm starting to see it's paying off. Yes, like what content said, it's true. People watch YouTube just as much, if not more, than they do TV. I agree. I'm hearing that from so many people. So many people. So let me give y'all a few tips, and y'all probably already know these things, so it'll just be a reminder. Now, we all know that as smaller YouTubers, initially, when you decide on creating your channel as a smaller YouTuber, you have these two major hurdles that you need to overcome. And that's that A, you need to have your 1,000 subscribers, and B, you need to get your 4,000 watch time hours in order to become a monetized YouTube partner channel. Now, with that being said, if you're anything like me, that can sound very overwhelming and very discouraging. But I'm going to tell you, don't even let the enemy play tricks with your mind. It can be done. There are several groups that do like playlist buddies, where you get with you a nice positive group of people. I know a lot of people feel like, well, you can't really trust people on the internet. It's true, you do have to be very careful. You just can't fool with everybody. But if you have vetted a person and you recognize that what they're doing is reputable, is credible, there are several playlist buddy groups out here that come together, that run each other's playlists in an effort to cross support one another and get their watch time up. I know because I participated. And when I started participating, it truly helped me. It introduced me to a lot of content creators that I would have otherwise never even looked at or even heard of. But by me running their playlist, it introduced me to their content, and it also allowed me to be introduced to them as well. So that's one thing that you can do to help you get, at least your watch time out of the way. It's nothing to get out and venture off into the different sectors and mix and mingle, network, and get subscribers. I feel like too much emphasis gets put on, oh, well, I need 1,000 subs, I need 1,000 subs. Anybody can get 1,000 subs. That's not the hard part. The hard part is that watch time, because most people are not going to spend their initial 15 minutes at your live. If you stay in somebody's live stream for 15 minutes and that person is on for 1 hour, that's 1 hour of watch time. Thank you, Marquita. Thank you so much for being here. Another beautiful sister. That it's an awesome help to your channel analytics, guys. I'm telling you, that's why I'm telling you. People probably like, oh, here Pandi go pop up in here with that hey mods chat. You're dang on right, because I'm gonna be a supporter, because there was always somebody there to support me, and I know the importance and the relevance of doing it. It doesn't help to just you know pop into somebody's live for 2 minutes, speak, and then pop back out. You're actually harming their analytics when you do that. If you can't stay for at least 10, 15 minutes, you're best off not even going, because you're really harming the analytics. Because in the back end, for those of you who may not have gotten, familiarized with that area, you definitely want to familiarize yourself with the back office. And I was going to talk about that as well. And I wanted to put up there what Sticks Girl said. I have met plenty of wonderful people on here. Like my content and Prepping Ain't Easy TV. Oh my God, Sticks Girl. She said, Prepper said, I gotta step it up then. Sticks Girl, oh my gosh. Let me tell you, Prepping Ain't Easy TV has blessed my soul. She is just like such a blessing. It's words can't even express. She has been such a blessing in my life. And I wouldn't trade her in for nothing in the world. So yeah, but she says she gotta step it up since you just came at her. Hey, Deborah's Glad Tidings. How are you, dear? I don't know if you heard me, Miss Deborah. I said I enjoyed your story time the other night, and it was just like so good to see that you were upbeat and feeling well. Um, Another person who, let me see, I don't see her, but I know she's in here. Miss Fool Roller. That sister is so supportive. She is ride or die. She is an awesome moderator, and she's just a supporter. She's there with tech questions that she can help you with. She's been on YouTube for a long time, so there's a lot that she can impart. And that's why I have to agree, there's cool people that you can meet here on YouTube that are not out to get you, that are not out to harm you, that are not out to drag you, that are not out to humiliate you. I know we see some of that craziness go on here, but it's not everywhere, guys. It's not. And the thing is, being very careful, who you associate with. That's all it is. And if you have your guilty pleasures where you want to like indulge, just indulge from the bushes. You can't drop down in everybody's chat. You just can't do it. Okay. Thank you, Brandon. So the other thing that I wanted to share, and I'm talking to primarily the smaller YouTubers like myself, okay? Um, Things that you can do that'll help you get your channel up to the next level. You're trying to get to the next milestone. Collaborations. Like, for example, Content and Sticks Girl did that beautiful collaboration yesterday. They said that they're both trying to get monetized. They're very close to their 4,000 watch time hours. So they've created a collaboration where, like, 1 week they'll be on Content's channel, the next week they'll be on Sticks Girl channel. They're talking about positive topics. Some of them may be a bit controversial, but they're doing it in taste and with class, because we're all adults here. So that was a prime example of collaborations on YouTube. It's going to get watch time for content, and it's going to also get watch time for Sticks Girl. So they're helping one another, they're cross supporting one another, and they're introducing their two subscriber bases so that they can then branch off and cross support as well with people they may not know. So it's a win-win for everybody, guys, and that's really what the key is here on YouTube. Now, Marquita says, yes, I stay away because don't nobody have time. And if you in it, quickly get out of it. Exactly, because you might be done went up in somebody's chat and spoke, and then the next thing you know, stuff start going left and folks getting cursed out. And I'll be like, let me tip up out of here with the one church finger because I ain't signed up for all that. Yeah, I done had it happen before, honey. So I know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Miss Full Roller, for that beautiful welcome. There she is. There she is. Prepping Ain't Easy said, yes, it was cool. I love their energy at Content and Stick Girl. I was cooking dinner and cleaning up my kitchen. And, I was trying to type in there on my dang phone. I'm kind of old, so don't come for me. But I was trying to, I had a really great time. It was a nice mood. The vibes were positive. Everybody was laughing and joking. It was a beautiful sisterhood. And they looked very appealing. They were beautiful on camera. It was just very nice. And then when they said they were going over to One Pride Finals, I was like, well, let me go on over there too. Because that was just the vibe. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful vibe going on, and I enjoyed it so much. I had a good time. So, collaborations. My notes are partner up with other content creators, either in the same niche as yourself and even people with different niches, because this is how you build your audience and promote your channel. Okay. Now, my next tip that I wanted to share is to familiarize yourself with the YouTube studio. Now, I'm guilty of just now kind of waiting almost a year later to really start getting back there and messing around with stuff. So you definitely want to familiarize yourself with the YouTube Studio app. You're very welcome, content. I really appreciated you guys' atmosphere yesterday. It was very nice, very respectful, very pleasant. I had a great time. And I'll definitely be back because of that experience. And I'll share it and I'll tell people about it because I had such a good time. And that's what's up. Now, my other note is to familiarize yourself with the YouTube studio. You want to understand what's going on with your back office. You want to understand your analytics and your comments. Basically, your dashboard is your friend, guys. You definitely want to get back there and make sure if you got comments that are going to spam, that as I got closer to my 4,000 watch time hours, every day that I would go to the back office and check my spam comments, I would have bots attempting to post porn sites onto my videos. I'm like, what the HELL is that about? But I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I mean, it was coming like out of left field every single day. And so I would go back there and clean them up because several people that I'm acquainted with that are monetized and have been monetized for a while told me that, once you get close to review, you can't have a bunch of stuff in your spam comments, especially if it's porn related or if it has anything to do with kids or racist or anything. So those bots, people said it was bots. I mean, every day, 2 and 3 times a day. So definitely get back there and check your spam comments in your YouTube Studio app. Marquita said this thing was happening to her. So yes, I was like, what the heck is this? Thank God it was going to the spam and not actually onto my videos. I'm just like, my channel is about hair, okay? Wigs and products. So like, why are you coming over here with that? But whatever, I don't know, people was doing it. And then also, check your comments each day. If you go to the YouTube Studio app, you can just click on to the comments tab and it'll show you all the comments that anyone that has watched your video and left a nice genuine comment. You don't want to be that person. And shout out to Miss Yo-Yo. I learned this from her several months ago. Don't just be that person that goes through and hearts everybody's comment. As a subscriber, you want to feel like, well, dang, I gave this person a click and a view and all they can do is heart it. You know, it really makes your day. For me, like today, I'm gonna use an example. There is this wiggy that I follow. She has like over 20,000 subscribers. So who am I? I'm just one person. And she left a lit wig review. And I thought it was dope. So I got on there and commented. She actually responded to my comment and she highlighted it and pinned it. Well, that made me feel special. I'm like, oh my God, out of all the subscribers, she saw my comment, and so you want to do the same thing for your subscribers. You don't know where they might be at, how much they depend on what it is that you bring to the platform and how it impacts their day. Make their day. She made my day. I was like, what? I'm getting responded to by. So I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. Acknowledge. Marquita is another one that always responds to everybody's comments. So respond to your comments. Now, the flip side of that is if you're going to go around and be cross supporting and mix and mingling and networking with people, please watch the video in full. Don't get on there and put some random comment that don't have nothing to do with the video. YouTube's algorithm is going to pick that up, and they're not even going to post the video. That's why a lot of videos comments do go to the spam folder. I found that out. It's because the algorithm picks up that all you did was click on the video, hit the thumbs up, and put a generic comment in it. You didn't even watch it. That's why a lot of comments end up in the spam box. So you definitely want to, a lot of people have like a 20-second video or a 1 minute long video. That's what those are for. When you're out cross supporting and mixing and mingling and networking, they call it growth streams, even though we don't do growth streams because that's against policy. But whatever the case, when you're mixing and mingling with people in live streams and you go over to go check out their content, look for a very short video, something that you can dedicate your time and attention to. Get in full. Leave a genuine comment, then like it, then subscribe. Something you can rock with, subscribe. That way they get the credit for it, and I guarantee you they're going to come back over and check you out because that's what we're all here for. And we all know the game. We all know how to play it. Oh, she came over and supported. Let me go over here and see what she's about. It's just that simple, right? So, yeah, familiarize yourself. Definitely respond to those comments and watch your analytics. Make sure your spam comments is clean. Know the YouTube policies and guidelines, and definitely, 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 definitely. What is? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Marquita put up a good one. Definitely fill out your about me page. I like this point that Marquita just. Some people put PFS. Like, what's that? What that's all you gonna put? Yes, scratching my head, shaking my head. I guess that's short for thanks for sharing. But a lot of times YouTube will put that right in the spam box. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of times when it goes to the spam box, I will go and check that person's channel out and see if they're really a real channel or if they're trolling or if they're a bot. Because there's several bot channels here that's a whole nother story that maybe one day we can talk about. But just be very careful before you allow and approve everybody's comment onto your channel because that can get you in trouble too. So, and that's not a very sincere, thanks for sharing. Do you even know what the video was about? Did you watch it? Did you pay attention to it? So you want to leave a sincere comment because you want people to come over and pay attention to your video and leave you a sincere comment. The other tip is consistency. Upload content to your channel at least 2 to 3 times a week. At least twice. Twice. I know it is tiring. Trust me. I be tired when I come home from work. But what I have found, thanks to Marquita for sharing this tip with me, is if you kind of like bulk record and stockpile videos, that way when you come home, you can just have a premiere already set up. It's going, you getting dinner going and whatnot, or you doing what you got to do to settle down, but the content is still going forth on your channel. That's what I have now found to be a very beneficial tool because when you do your uploads as a premiere, A premiere, and I wrote it down because I thought it was beautiful the way that they broke it down. Okay, YouTube says to build the hype with premieres. Premieres are a feature that transform your next upload into an exciting release moment. They help you build buzz around your latest content by letting you join your supporters in the chat. Watch your newest video in real time while chatting and interacting with your subbies. When I tell y'all, when I figured out how to do premieres, some of y'all probably done got sick of me because every last video of mine have been a premiere leading up to my 4,000 watch time hours. And I'll tell you, not only is it what YouTube says here, but because you're able to have a live chat running, even though your video is only 10 minutes or 15 minutes, if you get at least 10 people in there, you stand the chance of getting about 10 to 20 hours of watch time off that 10-minute video versus if you just upload it and release it to YouTube, and maybe one or two people might click on it, maybe not. But if that because you've been hitting around, you've been networking, you've been mixing and mingling, and you've been cross supporting, people are going to get the notification that you have a live prepared right now, and they're going to drop in and they're going to stay because it's only a short live, it's a premiere, and you're also in the chat, chatting with them and interacting with them, welcoming them and thanking them for supporting. So it's a whole different experience that you, as a small content creator, benefit from within watch time hours. I'm telling you, it is so strategic. It is definitely a win. My other tip is community engagement. Community engagement. You want to be able to connect with your audience and engage in meaningful ways. And you can do that by getting down in the comments. We already talked about that, getting in your YouTube studio, responding to people's comments, pinning those comments, highlighting those comments, and letting them know, hey, I really appreciate you. Thank you for the positive support. Thank you for that feedback. And when people share me out, I don't care if they share me out all the time. I thank them each and every time because that's exposing me to their audience. That's introducing me to their audience, and that's an opportunity that I have that I can introduce myself, and they might decide to come over and check me out. And if they like that, subscribe. So I thank you. I thank people that do that. You got to be engaging with your community. I'm telling you, it helps. And they also go on to talk about interacting with your audience on your community post tab. Now, they call that lightweight engagement, and it's a tool that allows content creators with at least 1,000 subs to get closer to their supporters beyond video. Okay, those posts are visible to anyone who goes to your community tab, and they also reach subs in their feed or their notifications if they have your bell tapped. So if you have 1,000 subscribers and you have a community tab, I got to get better with this too. Use it. That's another way that you have to promote your channel. And another way that you have to cross support. I like to get on there and post like Monday motivationals, encouragement quotes for the week, stuff like that. A lot of times, if I'm sharing somebody, I'll share them there. Or if I have a game night and the person that wins are content creators, I'll promote their channel for winning game night on my community tab. I also go the extra mile and promote them on my Twitter as well as Facebook because I always like to coin the phrase a little shine for spending a little time. There's 100 billion channels on YouTube. You ain't got to come to my channel. But I appreciate you for coming to my channel. So I like to shine a little bit of light on you because I'm a cross supporter, and we have to hold one another up. It's more than enough money out here for us to all win. And that is my last point, y'all. I talked about several ways that we can monetize on YouTube. We can monetize, of course, through AdSense. We can monetize through super chats. We can monetize through Cash App. But for the most part, hey, I'm Tasha. Thank you so much for coming in. If you, hey, Hey, G gluten free. Hey, 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 cook with me. I'm so happy to see you guys. If you are like me and you got your hands off up in a bunch of different pots, why my mama calling me? Let me call her back. Let me call her back. You got your hands up in a bunch of different pots. You can promote that on your YouTube platform. Whatever your channel consists of, I know that, I recently became a distributor with the TLC company doing the ISO Detox tea. I'm going to be promoting that here. That's an additional revenue stream for me. I also, hey, Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys. I'm just sharing tips for us smaller YouTubers on how you can get to the next level. The monetization process has been like for me, and different things that I did in the course of my journey that I feel like might help someone else. Because honestly, there were some people there to kind of answer my questions and tell me things along the way. But, I didn't want to be a nuisance. I didn't want to be like hounding people down. So I feel like as I've learned and crossed different things and crossed different roles, I want to be able to share so that next person behind me can come on and be like, oh, okay, this is how this works. This is how that works. Okay. Not necessarily a tutorial or anything like that, but just sharing my perspective, which is why on the thumbnail says my YouTube journey. So yeah, you guys, I hope that I have been able to encourage you, been able to motivate you, give you some tips and information that you have found to be useful, that will help you in your journey. And if you have any questions or anything like that, and you want to come up, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put this link in here. So if you want to come up and chat a little bit more, if you have any questions or you want to get clarification on anything that I've said so far, definitely hit that link and y'all can come on up here and we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Ola Joe's here. I appreciate y'all so much for coming. I'm so happy to be off. Y'all know I never get an off day during the week. But because they recognize the holiday, because it falls on a Saturday, they're closed today. So I got the day off. Yes. It's some great channels in here. Yes. Oh, thank you, Ola Joe. It is some great channels in here. And definitely, if y'all do not have each other, check each other out. Check each other out. I'm Tasha. It is so nice to see you. It is so nice to see you. I'm sitting here just looking at the comments. So yeah, I think I pretty much have covered everything. I wanted to just give a little bit of tips, and I'll probably do an uploaded video talking a little bit more in depth about the process so far. But I wanted to just share. Now here's another thing. I did leave some stuff out. With the AdSense, I noticed, y'all, once I got the 4,000 watch time hours, I received an email from Google telling me that's in review. 2 days later, I got up, I went to go check my YouTube Studio app like I always do, and I noticed the little dial with my hours and subbies was gone. So I contacted Chef and More and was like, hey, I think I'm monitored, but I don't know, like, where do I go to look for my hours? Like, it looked completely different. So she told me, she hit me back on the DM and let me know that this is where you'll now have to find it. So it was a fairly quick process. And I'll probably do a video talking about that because I had so many questions and I didn't know where to turn. But the one thing that I do like is, and this is the tip that I forgot about, the YouTube creator Academy. It's a great resource, you guys. They have different short videos specifically designed with small content creators in mind to answer these little minor questions that we may have regarding how to navigate successfully here on the YouTube streets and, in regards to our platforms. So I just wrote down some notes. It says that once monetized, you have access to the YouTube creator benefits and awards. As your subscriber number gets bigger, you'll begin to unlock benefit levels, which include all sorts of perks from workshops and events to production access at the YouTube spaces and so much more. Um, I was excited to learn that I wasn't at the bottom level because there's a bottom level called graphite, I think, and I'm at the next level, which is the opal creators, which is if you have 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers. It says that 1 billion visitors visit YouTube every month. So, I mean, they talk about there's videos on there on I'm sorry, not monetizing, but optimizing, and they talk about how to strategize ways to stand out because when you think about it, if there's 1 billion or 100 billion channels and we're just one person in 100 billion, we have to do something to stand out so that people are even finding us in the mix of all this. Hey, Ben, how are you? Thank you for coming. So, yeah, I've been just learning a lot. It talks about how you need to work on having great thumbnails, easy to understand descriptions. You don't want your description to be all convoluted and like too much or too little. And it tells you about fluctuations. I used to get really discouraged when my numbers would fluctuate. I'm like, well, dang, I just had, 1,210 people. Now I only got 1,199. It happens. Some people are just fly by night. Maybe they're thinking they're going to do a sub for sub thing. And some people just, may start watching other content because there's so much other content out there. And it's nothing personal. And some of us, you just grow and you go away from people that you may have started off with. It's no big deal. So it's a video in there for the content creators to talk about how to deal with the fluctuations, not to take personally, not to internalize it. And then the other thing is, which I thought was key, experiment till you find what works for you. Now, if y'all been rocking with me, y'all know I've been experimenting. I done came on here and did my pharmacy chronicles because hey, that's what I do. That's my professional work. I have done product reviews, I have done wig reviews, and the whole thing about it is I have tried everything because I wanted to engage my audience. I wanted to kind of like do vlog style type videos where I was sharing myself, what my everyday walk looks like with you guys. And also I was trying to get content out. And when all else fails, you just record what you're doing in your life. So you find what works for you. A lot of times the wig reviews wasn't getting it. And sometimes the TV show reviews wasn't getting it. When I started experimenting and introducing different stuff into the mix, and then even with like my weekly recaps, I started saying, oh, okay, the people are responding to that, but they ain't really responding to this. So I had to kind of mix it up and shuffle it around and kind of develop a schedule for when I would bring X, Y, and Z out. You know what I'm saying? So having those perks is definitely beneficial. It's something to look for. And yeah, like Ben C says, variety is the spice that we look for. Exactly. The other thing, it was something else that I was going to say to y'all. Let me think. Y'all, I don't think nobody really wants to come. Oh, thank you so much. This has been extremely informative. I am so glad. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. I will go to lives like this and I feel like I'm the only one asking 1,000 questions in the chat because I want to learn and I got questions. And after a while, I'll kind of pipe down because I'm like, well, dang, I'm the only one asking questions. So maybe I'm getting on their nerves. Maybe I'm being irritating. But this live stream was for y'all's feedback. So if y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. If there's anything that I know or that I learned or that I recently come across, I would share it. And it just popped back in my head. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. When you do get your initial monetization, you now have YouTube support access. And that is like a game changer. There were several videos. Like I said, one of my videos had 12,000 and something views. And you're welcome, Miss Full Roller. And when I turned on my monetization in the back, not all of my videos were able to be monetized. Majority of all my videos monetized, except for like 4 or 5 of them. And I was like, okay, so I selected the button to have it reviewed by my YouTube support person. So I did that like a week ago, and I am so happy to say that y'all on Thursday of this week, I woke up with an email on every single last one of them videos that I asked to be reviewed. Because see, what happens is initially everything goes through from the algorithm. The algorithm is just a computer-based software system that goes through and scans everything, and it either accepts it or it kicks it out. So for the most part, everything was accepted, but those particular videos, hey, I'm live. I'm going to call you right back. All right. I got your message. I'm sorry, y'all, because that phone would have kept ringing. It'll kick those videos out, right? Because it has more questions. And it tells you in the email, hey, these require more review. A human support person will review them and make a decision. 2 out of those 10, it told me, were not suitable for all advertisers and keep limited to no monetization on them. So I was like, okay, I can deal with that because I was talking about some pretty controversial stuff. And then the other one, I had some copyrighted shots from like a TV show. I had literally put the clips in there. So I was like, okay, y'all ain't giving me no copyright strike. I'll take no monetization. Cool. But on the ones where I had several views, like the 12,000, 1,700, 1,500, 900, all of them able to go through with monetization. So it is a blessing. And then the beautiful thing, like, I even sent an email asking about the channel memberships because about 2 months ago they had opened that up to everybody. It didn't matter. You no longer had to be 30,000 subscribers and all this craziness. Okay, guess what? Now it's not open right now. And in the back in your YouTube studio, it says that the requirements are 30,000 subs and blah, 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 blah. Well, I seen that. I immediately got the email and the thing like the support person like, no, that ain't true. I can name several channels that got just as many subscribers as me, if not less, that have channel memberships. Because I was all excited like, ooh, I was planning in my head, I'm going to do private chats and workshops and things with my people. And they were like, I'm sorry, it was open, but it is now closed. And when I went and checked it yesterday, they now have that statement in there. Although you may see some channels on the platform with less than 30,000 subscribers, it is closed. Oh my goodness. Thank you, I'm Tasia. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my God. That looks so nice, y'all. I don't have a super chat song, and Gigi got a good one. I gotta think of one. Thank you so much. So, you guys, I was a little disappointed. I offer channel memberships at this time, but they said that they will be opening it up again soon and making it more available to different channels depending on what your channel consists of, what your viewers are and what your subscriber counts are. And you won't necessarily have to meet those requirements of 30,000 plus. So I said, you know what? No biggie. I'm not going to get down. I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm going to just keep trying to be my positive self and keep, being consistent at what it is I do. And Lord willingly, it'll work itself out. And eventually I'll be able to have that feature because, like I mentioned, I have been trying to make some collaborations happen. I got some financial planners that I've been trying to nail down a date on where they can come on and just kind of talk about different ways that you can operate your business, how you can prepare for future as a business, just talk to us about how we can protect our assets and how we can actually navigate this platform and run it as a business. Because, like I said, I intend to monetize several different arenas on this free arena. You know what I mean? And I want to make sure that I'm doing it legally and that I'm following the right tax codes and, that things that can be wrote off, like cameras, lighting, tripods, wigs. If it's all a part of my YouTube business, I want to be able to do it right and do it with taxes. So, I want people to come on and get that kind of information. I know I can't be the only one interested in learning that type of information. And then I also have an insurance expert that was going to come on and just talk to us about some insurance stuff. And people are just busy. This whole pandemic, people just haven't really been able to nail down a solid time. I still have two natural hair influencers that I need to get back to. So, being that my channel is primarily about hair, and sometimes when I'm not wearing a wig and I got my natural hair out, I want them to kind of come and talk about their journey and their perspective on, hi, Joy, talk about their perspective on social media platforms with regards to being a natural hair influencer, because I think we don't see enough of that. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be always ever changing content coming forth on the channel, which is why it's called Pandy's Hair, Candy, and More, y'all. So I'm so excited. I'm happy, and I'm happy to share the information. So, like, honestly, I'm an open book. And if there's anything that you guys would ever want to know, or if you got a question about something, it's as simple as hit me up on Instagram in a DM. And hey, if I know the answer, I'm going to hit you back. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to still hit you back and be like, girl, we can find out together, you know? So I am Pandy of Pandy's Hair, Candy, and More. I hope that you guys were blessed by something that I shared today. I hope that you all have a safe 4th of July weekend. Um, and I hope that you stay motivated, stay encouraged to keep going after your dreams and your goals, whatever that may be with regard to your YouTube channel. Do not give up. I know it gets crazy, it gets stressful, it gets hectic. There's been so many nights where I've had very little sleep. My husband was looking at me sideways, just all kind of stuff. But it's paying off now. You know, you ask for a person to review your video. You ask for a person to review your video. Oh, I missed that. I missed that question, 60. Let me see. Oh, you talking about the question, the YouTube support person. Yes. And basically, I sent that email. Did I stray off, y'all? I get so easily distracted. I apologize. Yes, I probably did. I was talking about that, and then I went into something else. Oh, thank you, content. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. So yes, Sticks Girl, when you get monetized, let me tell you, I sent an email. Well, in the back in YouTube Studio, you have the option of selecting to have it reviewed by your support person. Within that same 24-hour period, I had a response. I had a response telling me, hey, we received your request for review. We'll be back in touch with you once it's done. I think like 2 days later, I got an email saying that it was approved. So yeah, it's so awesome because when you first start off and you have questions about YouTube, just like on your own. You can't like reach out and touch YouTube. You can't email them and ask them no questions. Email who? What? Now, anytime I have a question, and like I said, I even emailed them. I went in the back and I emailed them about that channel membership thing because I was like, oh no, you ain't gonna lie to me and tell me that people gotta have 30,000 because I know for a fact there's people that have 1,000. There's people that have 1,100. There's people that have 2,000. I've seen it. And I was like, if you need me to provide you with their channel links, let me know. Because I was ready to fight this tooth and nail. And that's when they responded back to me. He said he was going to ask the upper management. And then 2 days later, I got a response saying, although they realize that I'm upset that they can't offer it to me right now, which I wasn't upset. I just wanted to know why it was saying ineligible in my back office. Um, this is the reason why it was opened, but it's not open. And that in the near future, they look or they hope to open it back up to more content creators. So soon, I guess, they'll make it more available. So yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys have been an excellent audience. I am enjoying Primping. I am really enjoying the perks. And this is really what I wanted to do, like, because I felt like there were so many days where I would just get frustrated. It would be so overwhelming, and I would just want to give up. And I'd be like, man, I've been doing this too long. And then, like, for example, somebody that I've been following for maybe 3 years, Bondi Blue. I remember when she used to work at the news station in Louisiana. And I think she had like maybe two, no, I think she had like maybe 6,000 people. And I remember her coming on camera one day crying, just, feeling stressed out, like her job wasn't really respecting her, stuff was going on in her real life. And then her YouTube supporters was like, she was getting trolled. People was getting on saying nasty things and this, that, and the third. Well, when I went to her channel, because I remember when she came up with the names and we all, as her subscribers, decided on a name for her channel and we decided on the bonbons. So every time I come in her live or when I comment on her videos, I'm like, hey, Pandi Blue, hey, bonbons, because I was a part of that. And it's so exciting to go back now and see. Do y'all know that sister has like 70 something thousand subscribers and she quit her job at the news station? She is strictly living off of social media influences. Shh. And that sister's not even 40 years old yet. So I'm just like, okay, okay. I watch people like that because that's who I want to learn from. Okay. So yeah, I love her accent. I love her accent. I love her reviews on the shows. And I really love everything she does. She might give you a TV show review. She might give you a wig review. She might give you a workout. She might give you a good old song because she can sing. And it's just good content all the way around. So yay! Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, content, for the super chat. Thank you for being here. Easy, I appreciate you. Stiggs girl, thank you. Gigi's Gluten Free Lab. I am Tasha. Thank you for that super chat. You guys are amazing and beautiful. I am gonna bring it to a close because my husband done called during the live, y'all. I told y'all at the beginning of the live, he was texting me. It was like driving him crazy that I had a day off and I was still sleeping in the bed and he had to go to work. He was making all kind of noise and stuff like he was trying to intentionally disrupt me. I'm like, if you don't let me get my rest and get your behind up out of here. But it is what it is. Hi, Chef BC. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys found the information useful because I was struggling last night, like, dang, this is all the stuff that I want to talk about and I want to share because it's exciting to me, but I don't know how the audience is going to receive it. But I'm like, well, for the most part, the audience is going to be smaller content creators like me. And some of them are monetized and already know these things, but a lot of them are not. And when I wasn't, I was going into lives hoping that the people that were already monetized would drop that information. And some people were forthcoming with it, but a lot of them weren't. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to come on and just share those tips, y'all. You can do it. Stay motivated, stay encouraged, and definitely continue to cross support one another. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. I'm still gonna be up in everybody's chats, with the exception of the drama ones. I'm gonna be up in everybody's chats, like, hey, how's it going? Greeting everybody, doing what Pandi normally do, you know? But I'm gonna also still be over here doing what I need to do to maintain the watch time, to maintain keeping the monetization, to maintain the AdSense, and constantly be trying to find and seek out ways to continue to stay relevant and grow on the platform because I want to be up there with the Bondi Blues and the Funky Dinevas and all the big peoples. Dude, don't let me get to the point where I ain't got to work and I can sit on here and run my mouth. I'll be on here running my mouth. Okay. But yeah, y'all, let me get off because I'll cook this man something to eat so he won't be tripping. Because he already felt like I was putting him on the back burner for trying to grow my YouTube channel. So, I got to take care of home. So, y'all be blessed. Y'all have a wonderful Friday night, and I'm sure I will see you all this evening in these YouTube streets. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm Pandi of Pandi's Hair, Candy, and More. Y'all stay blessed now. Bye. Hey, everybody. Pandi here.